Turn, push it over. Yep. And why you know? Throw that damn dirt on the wall. Oh, what a night. It ain't this something. Hey, 951, how you doing? That was a simple thing, though. Man, have a good day. Still quarantine yourself, not going out to the world. So. Just so. The weather has been getting warm, which we're really getting into spring for sure. But I guess summer is. Yeah, I had been too, but I went out the other day, and the lack of care is fucking amazing. Like, it makes me not want to go out even more. These mugs ain't wearing no mask. These mugs are not social distancing. It's just a whole bunch of shit. Like, you dumb motherfuckers. The only way I can get y'all away from me is if I fucking cough. But then if I cough, y'all bitches gonna try to throw me out the fucking stove. Man, I went to Foot Locker the other day because I got a pair of tennis and the strings were dirty. So I was like, who spends this much on shoes for dirty shoes? I'm not doing it. So I went to Foot Locker, to see if they had a smaller size for one and if it fit better for two. And I saw the pair that they had. They look dirty to me. What up, Miss Boosie? So, shoe on my foot, I'm looking at, and I was like, wait, I'm talking about dirt on these shoes. There's so much more that's gonna go wrong with these shoes in the future. Because I guess a bezel around the strings. Damn. But it was coming up. It was not glued down. It was not sewed down. None of that. So I was like, you know what? Instead of having to run through this problem in the future with these shoes, y'all can have them. Keisha was mad with me. She wouldn't say why she was mad, but I knew she was mad. But while I'm there, I'm like, man, there ain't no use in just not having no tennis at all. They just a gift to me. So I started looking around the store and whatnot. Man, this girl come up in there, not have a care in the world, walk in front of me, stand there. Now she only like a foot and a half away from me. I'm like, what is wrong? No, you saying that, but out here in Sherman, Texas, which is about 200 of their 1,600 employees tested positive for it. And this man just got out the hospital from it. Said the vaccination is what helped him. And he's like, man, come here. He can't get out the door. I didn't watch Jeffrey Epstein. I don't want to watch him. You know, child molester, he died in the story. But I did watch the Rachel Divide. Yeah, people not taking it seriously. So I'm sitting on the bench now. I'm trying on shoes. And these other people that came, oh, we know you, girl. You good. I'm like, oh my God, if these people don't get the fuck away from me. And then the lines will come up, can I sit down? And so I look around, you know, there's another bench there, but it's closer to the door. So I know he didn't kill himself like they say, but do you I don't, of course he didn't kill himself. But men don't want to be in jail with people that molested children. Nobody wants to be in jail with someone molested children. In the story, it's over with. He dead. He felt his money entitled him. What up, Adrian? He felt his money entitled him to get away with what the fuck he was doing. It did with his peers. It did with his freedom. But when you locked up in the prison system, that's a whole nother fucking ball game. So what did you expect was gonna happen? You thought he was gonna live out his prison time and just die in prison? Fuck no. Stealing out. No, they didn't want him talking, but I think they should have caught him before he went to jail. You know this, I believe that's his name, who was killed by a police officer. They, you know what Trump's response to that was? That police officers should use force and abuse fucking people that they're arresting. That's just crazy. Right. Right. It was about Rachel Dolezal. Do y'all know who Rachel Dolezal is? That. What up, Shelly Poole? Where you been? When when that first broke, I was like, well, ain't that some shit? But this ain't nothing new. And black, like they should have given this woman what up, Steph? How you doing? Yeah, she okay. You come on. Oh. Hey. Excuse me. Mug, old lady won't be stubborn, work on my nerves. She okay. She he's begging. Well, we been knew Trump was no help. Oh, he just laid down. Trump is I cannot believe some of the stuff that they allow. Do you also know he's mad with Twitter because Twitter is fact checking him on the things he's saying, and that's something new that they have. So they do the fact check and whatever, and they're not letting him just say what he want now. He's trying to fucking shut down social media. He had them all up there. He said Twitter too, and that's the ones he knows, I guess. I guess he don't know about Snapchat and them other ones. But I understand you are the president, but in what planet, in what world do you think you can sit up there and tell lies and people who have the technology to say, hey, that's not a lie, don't use it against you because you're the president? All this entitlement shit. That's just like Rachel Dolezal. Uh, on what planet do a white person want to be black? That shit just crazy. This woman, she did look black for some years, which let me know it was the makeup or something she was doing to her skin. But once they busted her, that's when you realize the pink skin. Maybe she was sunbathing or something. And she thought she could fucking go around saying she was black, she identified with black. And yeah, he does. Uh, man, I don't even discuss him because it's just crazy. Fuck. I could light myself up more. I'm more than sure of it. And I could go get me a white wig too, or a blonde wig or whatever. But you see, this right here, I ain't white. This right here, I'm not white. I ain't gonna even pass. Right now. Right. But who don't want the good times, everybody, and nobody wants the bad? Nobody wants the bad. Everybody wants the good. But bitch, you going out there picking black men or colored men to have children with. Because one, her first son is a child she adopted from her parents. He's a black man. And the second one is hers. And the third one is hers. And I don't know what his paternity is either. But it's different if you're black and white. If you're mixed, then it can be proven. But both of your parents were white Amish individuals. Oh, 2020 election is gonna be some shit. Guarantee. It's gonna be some shit. Y'all got these doors open and got these critters coming in here, man. Oh, Texas ain't gonna be no Maryland. Oh, well, bring her sons to black barbershop. She don't have no girls. What? And what that mean? He begged.
Oh, I'll shoot you straight to hell. Stop.
You saying that 951? They got black women that don't know how to comb black hair, and who don't comb black hair. Man, move. Go wash your hands. You just slapped the dog in the face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know. You talking about don't know how to comb a little girl hair. Scrappy, all right. He's stalking. He begging. I shouldn't have gave him them French fries the other day.
You gave him French fries?
Yeah, I gave him French fries.
You like the French fries?
Yeah, because a few of them didn't make his bowl, and when my head was turned, and I was one of them. Even though I was a black woman and I was raised black and whatnot, I did not start combing my hair until it was processed. So when I had to raise a little girl, even though I could comb hair somewhat, I didn't always have no one puffy ponytail or nothing. I never combed my little sister's hair. You know how the older sister, and you comb your little sister hair. And if I did, we was wearing them one ponytails or maybe two. I split it down the middle. And that would be our hair. You know, even when you do buy a black baby doll, it don't come with no nappy fucking hair. It still come with that straight processed hair. No, I used to comb her hair with that pink all moisturizer. I had balls. I had ribbons. I know how to do a little girl hair and whatever, but it was just not something. Tell you no word of lie. When the little girl was first thrust upon me, and I started messing with a woman that had a daughter, she used to do her hair for me. She used to comb me, and I bring her over there twice a week, and she would comb my hair for me. Yeah, my grandma used to use Royal Crown too. That's that red can and that metal top with that blue grease. Yeah. No, my mama, I think my mama used to use coconut oil in that. You know, they got that Blue Magic. We had a lot of them different Blue Magics. We had the health food one. We had the coconut oil one. We had the blue one. Yeah, it is Blue Magic. Man. Well, I wasn't bringing her by her every day. I ain't want to be bothered every day. I would just, when she would come home from school and whatnot, if it looked like it needed to be touched up, I get the little gel or whatever and I brush it all back together and keep her hair up. I used to put a hair rag on her at night. No, I wasn't into no hair combing every day. And Lord, I used to hate washing her hair. Lord, I did. Because the girl had a head full of fucking hair. No word of lie. And she was always difficult about washing her hair. Nope, not me, 951. I put white balls and blue balls and pink balls in her head, and there you have it. Oh, well, today she wearing blue. The ponytail, the balls match. Because I got some hair on her head. I did not like to want to comb it every day. And Lord, she had some hair. And she was not one of those little girls Well, she was girly, but she wasn't one to sit down for about an hour every day because it would take me a while to comb my hair. No, I was not one of them.
That was funny. That was funny.
What the hell? Don't get mad. Heck no. And then depending on how I felt, she might get it combed more than twice a week, depending on how I felt. But I had to start combing her hair myself too. But they would laugh at me. Not me per se, but they would laugh at the way her hairstyle was. I find somebody else to do it. Maybe that's why I didn't like little girls. Lord, years and years. I'm kind of like,
Yeah, that's the end. You read that fast.
I had a little cousin like that stuff. I remember she had a picture of my aunt sent to my mom and them when she was like 5 months old, and she had shit by middle school. Nobody, girls don't want you coming their own hair. They starting to experiment. They want to do their own shit. They just want to, well, what fuck? What about the scrunchies? What up, B. Jordan? How you doing? The scrunchies and them clamps. Fuck. Oh, see, y'all saw y'all daughters' hair as y'all baby dolls. I used to cut my baby dolls bald. Did Rioting in Phoenix. I haven't heard nothing in
That's his fucking camera.
I haven't heard anything about what's going on here. But yeah, I did. I used Barbies and shit like that. I think that's when my mama realized. Because my daddy didn't really realize. I think that's when my mama realized, I'm going to stop buying this here for dogs. And right, Steph, I did. I cut them bald, but I ain't have no jeans or nothing. I just put that little glamour dress back on. I don't think they're rising out here, not yet. And thank you, I guess, to the filmer of whoever filmed that video, but exonerated for fucking saving a man's life and being a hero. Like, there was a whole crowd out there watching. Y'all rioting now. Why didn't y'all riot then to save that man's life? Yeah, it might have been more shit. Yeah, they might have shot you, but y'all rioting now and they fucking doing the same shit. Yeah, after my mama realized I was balding my dolls out, she stopped buying me dolls. I think the next Christmas, I got Hungry Hippo and a sewing machine. This man is dying. You can see like the moment that is really real for this man. That's true. My brother jewels and shit like that. My brother was a nerd from the very fucking beginning. He used to get them I don't I don't know what the shit called, but it's it have circuits and a circuit board, and you put them together and shit like that, so you can see how the circuits work and shit like that. That used to be the shit that he used to like. My brother wasn't. He'll watch the cartoon and all that shit till the end, but he wanted shit like Legos and circuit board shit and shit like that. Just nerd shit. What up, Charity? It would, Steph, because no word of lie, I was watching the video and I knew the moment this man's life slipped away from him. So if I'm watching a video and know this, and then the thing that pissed me off about the shit, this bitch, hey, Scrappy, what the shit was, I ain't got nothing for you to get, bro. The thing that pissed me shit and bouncing on this man's neck and thinking it's just he know what he did. Yeah, I know he did. Right, Stephanie? That's just what they fucking gearing up to do. Because Texas said that they're not doing mail-in ballots because that's going to be a lot of fraud and shit like that, and they don't care about the COVID and shit. You got to come down there and vote in person. And all this shit going on, this was all intentional. Yes, a lot of this shit is politically motivated. My goodness. Right. Or they're not discussing it per se. They'll tell you some dumb shit. Like a lot of people mad at Joe Biden because he said, if you vote for Trump, you're not black. And he said it to a black man, and they're mad about that. But he's right. If you're black, Hispanic, poor, a minority, and you vote for Trump, every damn thing you deserve. Because when he said make America great again, he was not talking about us. But we was here just as long as y'all was here. Like Hispanics. So how the fuck you got the nerve to say some shit like that? Not that many people discussing it. That's like, nah, nobody ain't discussing it. They all talking about the coronavirus and COVID-19, and people got sick positive. Maybe they should do a little more to protect us and this, that, and the other. He's talking about, forget that. I can't wait. I'm trying to hurry this up so I can get back to work and make more money. Are you shitting me? You should be sitting on your ass at home, getting your workman's comp, and hoping you don't have to fucking come back into contact with the bullshit. because now that he went home, 3 of his sons tested positive. But hey, they're just his stepsons. So who cares, huh? Maybe they mama. I don't believe that shit. I'm like, you just got over the virus. You come home, 3 of your fucking housemates, because that's how they should have just put that on there. Because anytime you got it's a news coverage, your children are not that young that you have not been in these young men's life long. You know, like his children are close to his stepson's age, and he just gonna throw that out there, my stepsons. Like, damn, really? Yeah, in 4 years, and I start buffering. Ain't that some shit? Let's just put it this way. Once you just let him go ahead on and get it over. You know the same shit they were saying about Obama? Oh, he's president. I feel the same way about Trump. Let him get it over with and call it a day. Because could you imagine him coming back and running in the 2028 election? Like, come on. Just get it over with and call it a fucking day. Because, shit. Imagine him coming back for the 2028 election. They're gonna fix it, get our shit going in the right order and shit. He gonna come right back and fuck it up. I don't know. I guess he was hot because he ran in front of fan. I don't think it's hot in here. Oh, but then again, I don't have no fur on my ass. I'm not a hairy person. Ain't no fucking way. Nah, let him go ahead on and get him out the way. Because if we don't, if he come back for a re-election and he makes it, I guarantee you, he's gonna fuck it up. Lord, make America great again. You remember I gave y'all that stimulus? I could do that again. Right, Shelly Pooh? I was talking about that earlier. He mad with social media and talking about I'm gonna shut it all down. I was like, this man is crazy as a motherfucking loon. I can't believe that. Well, I guess I can because that's that entitlement spirit. You know, bitch, the nerve of you. I am the president. I can say what I want. You should not fact check me. And if you do, most of his cabinet, because they fact checked him, so to speak. And I guess that's why this is not, it's like bullshit. Because he wants to treat social media like his cabinet. You get a motherfucking everybody that don't agree with you. That's some entitled, spoiled motherfucker shit. If people get rid of everybody that disagree with them, how many people do you think would be in this world? Do you think we'd be this populated? He's not worried about this virus. Fuck. The way he ain't catch it, you put the pieces together. Trump could give me $1 million of that stimulus money and I still will not vote for him again. Clear, scot-free. Just pay the taxes on $1 million. And I still will not vote for him again. He could buy every American in this country who is home. He could build them a tiny. Yeah, thanks, Steph. Thumbs it up. You know, that's how a lot of groups that shouldn't be groups connect with each other. Right, Stephanie? You'll be surprised how many disillusioned people that should not have voted for Trump did. You'll be surprised. That's like these Hispanics who consider themselves white, which is amazing to me. How the fuck they get to be able to pick if they're white or black? Which is true, every country has their whites and their blacks. But come on, man. Fuck. How you think this world will run if it was a world with no race? You think it would be better? Or you think they'll come up with other ways to discriminate? I personally think they'll come up with other ways to discriminate. Okay, we all a human race, but them bitches got nappy hair. Yeah, because that was the poor, coal-minding, racist motherfuckers who felt like, oh, we just got that nigger out of office. He did this and he did that. We got to get this good one. Not knowing it was fucking itself. Oh, yes, they did vote. I remember since Trump got in office, and they were going to these poor towns where they were using Obamacare a lot, like in Mississippi, Georgia, Virginia, West Virginia. You know them little bitty hick towns, like one of the towns they went to in Mississippi, people didn't even wear shoes. And you're gonna vote for Trump because he gonna make America great again with it. They talk all that shit. Right, they were so happy to get him out. Yeah, they did have dead folks vote, but they have that shit every election. They have that shit every election. There's always some kind of voter fraud in every election. There's some kind of way of voter fraud. Believe me. It don't matter if it's a positive. I'm telling you because when I lived in New Orleans, I used to do that. I used to be one of those folks amazed by how many brand new IDs and fake residents I saw. You know, I'm just here to do my job. But being as though these people come from my neighborhood and whatnot, you know if single house, you know something ain't right with that shit. And what I mean by that is there's this judge. He's passed since then. But there's this judge in New Orleans, and every fucking year, or every year that he needed votes, all of a sudden 20 new residents will pop up in 2 or 3 of his houses. See, what this judge was doing was he had rehab houses and came, and then he would get them together and get them IDs and make sure they go vote and all kind of shit. He would even go run down motherfuckers that disappeared and bring them to make sure they came vote. Like they would he would get the people that you know. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about voting. And they would be voting. Hey Jay, how you doing? Fuck, that's fraud. You going around collecting, you know, they're not supposed to be voting for you. But he would make sure he gave them the right paperwork so that they could vote for him. Yeah, I read about him finding that check in the trash. You know, anything to get publicity, anything to help your business out, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. Right. Said Jake. Well, anyway, my psychiatrist called me. I guess he felt like I haven't been hearing from you. Well, I don't like him, so I don't fuck with him because the irony of the situation. He told me I'm coming to him. Bitch, what you trying to say? I'm having menopause? What the fuck exactly? You gonna tell me I'm not depressed? Bitch, I can tell you I know I'm depressed. Bitch, the fucking nerve of you. So he called me earlier this week. But I haven't heard from you. I was like, bitch, you ain't gonna hear from me unless you call me. But I ain't tell him that, you know. And he said, I have not been hearing from you. He said, you've been getting the medicine. Are you taking it? I said, hell no. I said, I sent you a message, you ain't send your doctor's messages and shit like that now. And because not only did he call me, but the psychotherapist called me first. Then he's sick. So he's telling me, I was like, well, I sent you a message. I didn't send you no message for no appointment or nothing like that. But I did send you a message. And I was telling you that medicine you gave me got me all fucked up. And it, you know, it makes me emotional and shit. It make me look around and do this and do that, and I start crying and shit. Oh, that was not a good medicine for you, then. You think? So it was making you more depressed. Wait. How was that making me more depressed? And you said I was not depressed. You're not making any sense to me. No, but the medicine proved maybe you are depressed. Well, I'll be Jack fucking Brown. Because you're not depressed. You're just having mood swings. You're kind of getting up there in age. Maybe you're going through early menopause or something like that. And that shit pisses me off. Because when it's a woman and she has issues and shit, they won't kick like thanks Shelly Pooh. They won't kick shit like she hormonal. It must be that time of the month. Or you going through this menopause. Or you going through. No, bitch, I ain't going through none of that shit. So bitch, don't say that shit about me. Thanks, Shelly Pooh. And I'm like, are you shitting me? So he prescribed me another medication, which in all my years of going to any psychiatrist or Well, psychiatrist is the only one who can prescribe you pills. So, but in all my years of going to a psychiatrist, because even though I took the other medication, he was like, I'm just gonna give you a low dose. You shouldn't have any problems with it. But I know when they give you this medication and you have a problem with the lower dose, they normally go up in your dosage. And I'm giving me Prozac in my whole mental life. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of walk around here. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm just, no, I'm not hormonal. Uh-uh. But I'm like, bitch, if you really know everything that's on my fucking plate, see, you come up in here with this attitude and telling me, oh, you telling me shit, but nothing wrong with you. Bitch, how do you fucking know? This is my first time ever fucking meeting you. And you're not really talking to me. You're not asking me questions. And that's the same shit I told him, Miss Boosie. I said, I'm not trying to add no more fucking medicine on me. I said, I'm not no medicine type motherfucker. Just like that. Just like that. What up, Life of Elizabeth? How you doing? And I brought that up to ask. Have any of you ever taken? Right, they want to just get paid. But I don't like the fact that, and no offense to any Africans, but I don't like the fact that Prozac, that's good. Thanks for the thumbs up, Elizabeth. I don't like the fact that he's African because I have not had good run-ins with Africans out here. You know, what I mean by good run-ins is like, I'm good, I'm good. What I mean by good run-ins is like, okay, when we lived in Austin, no word they saw us till we talked to them. And at this rate, you know it's children and big bitches up there. You know you're gonna hear something walking on the floor. Shit like that. And they start calling the office on us and shit like that. And I was like, are these bitches serious? Right, Steph. I don't fuck with it. No, but then not only did Keisha doctor, his thing was always it's because you're fat. But Keisha had a nurse and she just used to rub me the wrong fucking way. Like I remember Keisha had bruises on her leg. Keisha told her exactly where it came from. This bitch gonna start taking pictures and shit and be like, hitting on her legs? Was that some child ass whooping I'm giving her? See, I don't want to be numb and I don't want to be overly happy. Uh, I'm just not that type of motherfucker. Yeah, what you think? I got a belt and I'm beating on her legs? I got a little stick? The fuck kind of shit you think going on here? And then you could tell it was just, what you think? And she started up some shit. Had Keisha doctors and all in there. And Ain't no way. So, and then there was what do you want? I ain't eating shit. I ain't got no food. Leave me be. He got up to lick his ass. Shit, fuck that. That was thumbprints and shit. Yeah, he won his 15 minutes with his old ass. No, can't reply to no feeling. Nobody. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be. It's okay, cause when he self just that sitting like one of them motherfuckers. Now I knew something was up because one of them had finished eating her bag of chips, and she was like, "Oh, that's all right. Go ahead, oh, big, you all right? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nobody fucking stealing your Conda chips because Keisha used to have a thing where at night she'll wait till I'm asleep, wait till they sleep, and she would just watch fucked up shit and eat her little Conda chips. Shit. My mouth can't open up wide enough to bite her. We was watching 600-Pound Life, right? With LaShanta, the baby doll sounding motherfucker. And we were looking at her legs because she was saying something about her legs. And I'm like, what? Because that's our ongoing joke about, like, where's her fucking knee? And but with LaShanta, I really couldn't tell where her knee. I wasn't joking. I wasn't being a dick. LaShanta leg just, I did not know where her knee was. After years of being with Keisha, that's some crazy shit. Why do these people get on this show and run a chance for other people that really want the shit? But no, Lonzo is gone, thank you, Jesus. He won't tell what it is, but he gone through some shit. How you know? I raised him. I know when shit ain't right with him. And like when he comes over here now, that boy throw down. That boy eats his ass off. And I be like, what's wrong with you? I say, we could talk. And he sit there, he laugh at me. He like, that shit funny. And I'm like, all right, motherfucker. But he eats and eats and eats. And that's just not Lonzo. He was a greedy ass little baby. But he had stopped eating like that once he started walking and shit. Now, Lonzo got on a scale, Lonzo like 50 pounds. And he's only 4 years old. What up, Kiki Lee? What you doing? I kid you not. Today was the first time in a long time that I did not know it was Thursday. Keisha was like, today is Thursday. I was like, bitch, stop lying. I had to get my phone and look. And it's been a long time. I don't know shit. But I know you ain't about to close the door. Terrell. Close that door. You don't see he was at the door? Don't come get me because I ain't going. I kid you not though. Yesterday I was visiting my yard. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a male. I don't know. Oh, you took her to PetSmart? What they told you? You took her to the Bancroft Clinic. When I saw that dog, got her meds, vet appointments in 2 weeks. All right. She's still having them problems. When I saw this dog footprint, I was like, I know it's not Scrappy. Because for one, Scrappy ain't no front yard motherfucker. Like, we don't let him in the front yard because there's no fence. And even then, the footprint was coming toward my house, not away. And I was like, I don't know, should I be concerned? Like, should I have it at the Hood PetSmart? Really? Even our Hood PetSmart got a vet. But Dallas Hood and New Orleans Hood is two different things. Because this is not really by the hoods, so to speak. It's like in the area with a lot of apartment complexes. And they moved it from one area to another area, but on the same street. Man. Dang. Nah, our PetSmart, you talking about vet. Scrappy has been getting his shots, but he's not been getting it the traditional way. Like his vet is retired. And every vet that has been in this building, they don't stay long. And I wonder why that is. But this is like the third or fourth vet that I really know for sure. One of them mine. Let me see. Wait, where's this PetSmart at? Hood or hood? Is that really you got to multiply the hood to our PetSmart? They're one in Louisiana. By the Magnolia? Ooh, yeah, bitch, that's hood. Claiborne in Louisiana, yeah. Ooh. Oh, but you say it's gentrified now. Well, why you calling it hood then? I'm saying that shit, but I used to sing in the Magnolia Projects. Forgive me, crew. Yeah, I know about the Magnolia Project. But the Magnolia Projects is townhouses and shit like that now, right? And to make them less afraid. What up, Keish? Like, because it's pretty, y'all are gonna be less afraid and more about going into the area. But that's just like what 951 said earlier. They want our rhythm, but not our blues. The hood of the neighborhood is they'll go in it till they get the blues from it. Harmony Estates. How the fuck could you ever call the Magnolia Projects Harmony Estates? They must just have old folks up in there now if they calling it that. Harmony Estates. I kid you not. I was riding around in North Dallas on Dart, and Keisha and I were talking, but I'm mad. But all these hood places, to live around the way, that's like hood. And we got a few white folks running through there. That's like Curb was telling me the other day, she saw somebody hit somebody with their car. And it was a white dude. And I'm like, what the fuck you doing around? We live in the same area we started out in Dallas. We just live like down away from it. But when we started out around here, only white people you would see were like delivery people. Even you wouldn't even see that many delivery white people. Like you just didn't see it. And now they got white junkies around here. Like I was at the gas station the other day, and there was this white dude waiting for the bus, and I was like, oh. Shit, you find land in the middle of nowhere, them motherfuckers still coming. That's like anyway, when I was watching Rich Olazar, and they had this white dude talking about why show me a white man in history with dreads. I'll wait. Show me a white man in history with dreads. Fuck, tell me about him. I bet you he did something to make that shit like that. Cause even though they have it don't do like that. I was having this conversation with somebody, and it was like, half breed don't make you black. Y'all believe that? Like, if your mother's white, you can't be black. No answer? Well, damn. Maybe y'all need to catch up. Okay, I'm on like maybe a 4-second delay. They have dreads in the Vikings. No, see y'all be all sensitive and shit and don't want to touch on race and shit. All right, because I'm like, bitch, you show me a picture of that one, motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe I should stop watching these Netflix documentaries and shit. Hey, Keith, go watch the Rachel Divide. You probably already don't watch it. Because Curtis even was like, wait, what the fuck? That sounds interesting as hell. Don't leave me alone. That's how I know Scrappy. I think if he was living in the country, he had been and took him a trip. The TV show. I'm gonna tell you like I tell my children. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. But they make these shows. They make these shows. Who is they? You know who they is. So come on, man. I don't know. I don't fuck. I'm still I don't want to buy the book because I'm not that in that clique believing you can identify whatever race you want. But it only sold like 600 copies. But I want to buy the book because I'm nosy as fuck. Like, what happened in this little white girl's life that made her think she was black? Because her parents adopted black children. Like, they talk too much. Oh, I get it today. They said that. Who the fuck is they? Right. Right, Shelly Poole. I just what exactly really went on in this little white girl's life that made her think she was black. Like, bitch, you need some real fucking therapy. Yes, her siblings were black, but she was not black. Both of her parents were white. What up, Eats with Fifi? Then this mug was blacking herself up. Like, she could really have passed for a light-skinned black woman. But like I was saying, as time went on, her skin lost that brownish hue and started to become pink, which let me know she was using makeup or some kind of tanning solution. And wow, I had never heard of anybody wanting to make themselves black. You know, I've heard of Black Like Me and white folks want to experiment with the black experience, but I had never heard of a white woman, I'm black and that's what I identify with. No, ma'am. That's just like the white dude that made Black Like Me. He said he could not be, he was happy as fuck. He would never want to be black again in his life. That was actually a good book. Big black. But he experienced enough because I do know if his white ass was found out that he was not black under that makeup, that's backlash from both ends. And his side would not be friendly towards him. That's like this white every black person in America. Like, bitch, if you don't sit your ass down. And then she changed her name. She changed her name to some crazy shit. Like, are you serious? Like a name that even black people don't want if they got it. She and the thing that kills me about that is if you're identifying with black and all this, why did it take for you to come out white and then you change your name to some African name? And I was like, yeah, this bitch needs some real therapy. Then she dragging her children down with her. One of her sons was like, fuck this, I'm getting out the country. I'm going to experience life in another country, another culture, fuck this shit. And her little son, her middle son, he was just like, this is what she chose for herself. Why the fuck I gotta be caught up in this shit? Why she gotta keep pushing people on, egging it on? Won't she just let this shit die? I was like, I have a white mother. And that's why I say, you sitting up there, you identify with black. Ain't no black mama gonna let you tell them no shit like that. Oh, but it was on a documentary. That might be why he got away without being smacked like a bitch. But how can you fucking say that? I was looking at something and they were like, our black men cannot be black men because no black men are responsible for them. Is that really true? I was talking about Rachel Dolezal. You know, the white woman about maybe 3-4 years ago, what, this 2020? So about maybe 4 or 5 years ago, who was the president of the NAACP in Spokane, Washington. And she was the president saying she was black. She was upset. Right, Shelly Pooh? I couldn't have fixed my lips to say no shit like that by my mama. And she was like, just because you married a black man does not make you black. And the way that they really dogged her, that shit was funny. You saying that when I fucking sat there and I watched this fucking documentary and I watched this white woman sit there and do these braids and all this shit to her, I was like, wow. You're doing the whole 9 yards, ain't you? She used to make the shit nappy and everything. Fuck, what in the hell would make you want to be black? God forgive me. Because a lot of people like, bitch, we trying to get out of this skin if we could, but you in the right color skin and you fucking yourself off. That shit funny. Because I have an aunt in the family. She's not my color. She didn't bleach to my color. But, you know, all them bleaches and skin creams, I can't do that. And here it is, no word of lie. I'm not even that dark. And I hated that growing up. Like, you white. And you got issues with being white on the right side. Like, your skin gives you entitlement. Is raising your 2 little black sons. Because even though you do have 2 black sons, I don't know what you're doing with their education. And you thought that was some positive shit. Motherfuckers gonna learn what you teach them. Like, they gonna learn what you teach them. Because, or if they want to learn it. Because, you know, I read everything. Like, I have a gauntlet. My bookshelf is not just one particular race, so to speak, like bestsellers and all that shit. I read some bestsellers. I read a lot of black books though, and I read all type of black books. And you know, like I say, I teach, I teach. But if you don't want to learn it, what can I say? What can I do? Because your son was on about Frederick Douglass. That's because you the only one who have to prove that you black. These other kids in the class don't have to prove their blackness. That's one of my things on my list, Miss Boosie. I haven't watched it yet. Right, Shelley Pooh. But no, I was about to talk about my skin tone. I used to hate my skin tone because no fucking word of lie. I didn't fit in with my family. I didn't fit in with none of my family. Like my daddy's family was all dark. And my mama's family was lighter than me. Like, where exactly am I supposed, I don't fit in my family. And like my dad's family dark, but some of them have decent hair. Uh they're tall. We were short. And then the kid come, no word of lie. In my hair, I have negroid hair. As far as my mom's family go. And there's not too many dark complected people in my mama's family. I have some more dark complected, but they're generations away from me. Like, yeah, I know I am who I am. Family, you can't tell a little black child that. A little black child that don't fit in with their family, that shit don't mean nothing. Like you go to the country, oh no, you can't go in the sun. Huh? You go to the city, no, you can't go in the sun. Well, goddamn, y'all all agree on one thing, huh? Like, like if my daddy people would send us outside, they was like, make sure you sitting in the sun and make sure you in the shade. No, I think a lot of the shit that went on in my daddy family because they didn't like my mama. And I think they didn't like my mama because my mama was a light-skinned woman. And yeah, that pretty much is it. Right. See, all three of my mama children look like her. But my brother was more accepted because he was a male and dark. My goodness. So when I'm saying we didn't fit in, we ain't really fit in. And then when you get around, please. Well, I'm about to go. I've been down here at the hour and 35 minutes. And I'm about to just have a good night, I guess. It's 1:20. I will be, I guess, alone again tomorrow because Keishan is going somewhere in order to work. So, yeah, we favored her more color-wise, but you're lighter than I am. So, but you got them eyes like them. And like I told you, you know you Aunt Edie daughter. Blessed. Y'all have a good night, a good weekend. Around you, just take your breath and just step away from the dumb fucks. Cause they out there and they're gonna continue to be out there. And who knows what the fuck going on in the house. So y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed and have y'all a good night and a good weekend. Peace, love, and hair grease, y'all. Let me see. Is this my clicker? Dues tomorrow. So I'm just gonna keep that in my mouth. Walk with the ancestors. Oh, Shelly Pooh, that's a whole nother fucking subject. Because I'm gonna come and tell y'all about that later. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that later. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be blessed. Oh, I never thought I was no better than nobody in my family. Well, y'all be blessed. Have a good night. Cause see that comment you just trying to keep me going on. Because I hate when niggas, yeah, I got to call you a nigga. Just cause you fucking light, motherfuckers won't call you white. Oh, no, let me just good night. But good night. Peace, love, and happy, y'all. Be blessed. Love y'all.